kids I had ever met in my life. There were 42 in the whole school. There were 3 teachers. I had 13 in grade 7, 8, and 9. And they were angels. But no teacher had ever stayed with them beyond November. So they had all this lack of education. They had never had a teacher for a full year. November was the longest that the teacher had lasted because they got in battles with the parents. Here was the school surrounded by 23 houses where the management of the logging company lived in. And a half a mile away were the bunkhouses, which held 450 men. I lived in the bunkhouse and heard about all these rotten kids before I even started, before I'd met them. I'd heard how, because they were the boss's children, and the workmen hated them because they hated their parents. And how the and you be careful, you know, you'll be out of here nothing flat. If you say the wrong thing to one of those kids. That wasn't the way it was at all. Not at all. Those kids were just the best kids you'd ever met. They wouldn't even think about being disobedient. And yet when I went in there, I was very strict and nasty with them. Oh, terrible. And at the end of September, it was the last day of September, beautiful sunny afternoon, last period, and I called an assembly because there were 3 classes, 42 kids, from grade 1 to grade 9. I called an assembly and told them what wonderful kids they were and that we had been misinformed. And that's why we had been really nasty. But now that we had got to know them and we knew what great kids they were, we would not be so nasty from here on. And they were just angels.